Hey guys, so it's finally here, my Tesla Performance Model 3, and we're just going to get started putting everything together on it. The first thing I'm going to do is put in all the mats, so as I'm working in the car I don't get anything dirty. I literally just came from the dealership, and this car came off flawless. It was a great delivery. I've heard a lot of horror stories, but the car looks great. The only thing it maybe had is it was a little bit dirtier than what you would expect, but I had half of mine just to tell them not to wash it anyways because I knew I would be doing a lot of that myself. So what we're going to do is we're going to get the paint protection film on, ceramic coating. We'll get into some tint at some point, but for now I've got a flawless car in the garage, and it still doesn't have enough miles on it for autopilot to even turn on. So it's pretty awesome, and I'll show you as I go through the whole process. Alright, so the first thing I've got here is front mat, rear mats, and passenger and driver side mats, and trunk mat. So we're going to go ahead and get started. This will be the first thing I ever do to this car. So pop the front and the trunk. Very nice. It already has a nice little mat in there, and tow hitch under there. I'll probably leave this mat underneath. And this is the official Tesla heavy duty front mat. Looks nice. And let's go ahead and install the big one. So that went in quite nicely and protects things. You can still, it has a little loop here and a notch, so you can get up and underneath into the back, so that works really nicely. I was worried about that, but that's not going to be an issue. And I've got some protection back here. And I probably won't even be accessing it that frequently anyways, because I don't need the travel charger. I've got my wall connector, so we're all good to go there. So here is the original mat. It's pretty plain. It looks blacker than what the video was showing, but we're gonna put these in instead with a nice honeycomb pattern. And I found that this honeycomb pattern really traps any dirt very nicely and keeps it looking good. Here's the aluminum pedals. Looks great. So this side, same thing. Very nice. So to get the rears in, I'm going to scoot the seats all the way forward so it's really accessible. And the original mat is in there. And I'm just going to make sure it's aligned flat so the other one can go on top of it. The floor in this car is super flat, which is awesome. There's no central transmission. that's gonna go right on top. Even adds a little extra protection underneath there. And the cool thing about the hexagonal pattern is the fact that it's not, if someone spills even water or liquid, it doesn't flow. It will get trapped. And dirt, the same thing. It doesn't just brush off. It gets trapped in these honeycomb patterns, and I found that to be really effective in our X with similar seats. So, there you go. Mats installed. Car's looking great. Next step is to get paint protection film on that hood.